Hey everybody, what's happening? Review Man here. And today's episode of South Park is called Turd Burglars. Now this was kind of a stupid episode because it pretty much dealt with subject microbiomes and there's the little microorganisms that live inside of you, make up all your skin and all that stuff, and even makes up things like a coffee cup, anything around you. And this episode is called Turd Burglars, aka One for the Ladies. Because all the women of South Park got jealous at Kyle's mom, Sheila, for having this fecal transplant. Because she was getting really sick, and the only way she could get better is by having the fecal transplant. Which all the other women in South Park, they got kind of jealous of her because their doctors recommended them not to get one, and so it was only if you're really sick. Because she went around the next day after she left the hospital, and the doctor told Kyle and Ike not to tell anybody about this. But what she do? She pretty much told everybody about this. Ike was like, "No, mommy, no! Ah, god damn it!" And then one of the funniest parts of this episode was Ike got his shit bag and just placed it over his head, like he was so embarrassed. So anyway, episode's going on, and Kyle's freaking out about microbiomes, and one of the moms in South Park, the goth kid's mom, she bribes Stan, Cartman, and Kenny with Jedi to Fallen Order, which is a new Star Wars game that just came out not too long ago. So I've noticed one thing. South Park does keep up with current events. Like last season, like a few years ago, whenever Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, that might have been last season. Whenever Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, that was pretty much an entire episode right there. So anyway, the story's going on. They steal Kyle's mom's feces, and then the goth kid's mom, she gets really healthy, and then a few days later, she gets really sick. Turns out, well, she did it her own way, with pretty much with a blender and a turkey baster. And this was kind of South Park's Thanksgiving episode, because they mentioned a turkey baster that collects a bunch of bacteria that women shove up there, and then they just shoot the turkey pretty much baste their own butt with the feces, the healthy feces. But yeah, it's up. So anyway, what they do is what happens next is as Kyle goes to the doctor, and the doctor is telling them that there really is no healthy healthy feces out there. And then Kyle was like, "What about Tom Brady?" And then the doctor was thinking to himself, "The spice. He knows about the spice." Pretty much, Tom Brady has a healthy poo that everybody in the world wants to be like Tom Brady. Yeah. So anyway, Kyle's freaking out about it. He keeps on seeing this bookcase, which is in Tom Brady's house. He keeps on seeing this bookcase there's like a secret panel that has all the poos in the world in it, and everybody's like, "The spice." They all know about the spice. And every time that they talk to somebody about getting a fecal transplant, everybody's like, "The spice. I wonder if they can give me the spice." The spice is pretty much Tom Brady's poo. Yeah, so I told you. And then Stan Cartman and Kenny, they're all thinking. Cartman's thinking, "I wonder why everybody's pausing really long to get back to me." And Kenny says, I don't even have a system to play Ball in Order on. There's a joke that he's poor. So anyway, moving on. All the women in South Park are starting to get like really, really sick because they're all doing their own DIY fecal transplants with turkey basters. That's why they're all getting sick. And so what happens is Kyle Cartman, Stan, and Kenny, they all go to Tom Brady's house, and then they're like, oh, they know about the spice. They know about the spice. And then Tom Brady's like, okay, everybody, get out of here, get out of here. And then here comes Kyle with the whole with being possessed by the microorganisms that are inside his body. And he opens up Tom Brady's bookcase, and he has like a whole trophy room of nothing but his species. He's like, I never flush anymore because I'm tired of people messing with my plumbing, trying to get into my feces. And so they all take some of the feces, and then there was like enough feces in there to cure the whole world and everybody that was sick in South Park. And so the doctor was like, and she was like, thank you, doctor. And he was like, don't thank me, thank these four guys, talking about Kyle Cartman, Stan, and Kenny being the Turd Burglars. Excuse me. Being the Turd Burglars. And then he was like, if it weren't for these guys, Mrs. Bobrovsky, you would have been responsible for pretty much all the women's deaths in South Park. And then the doctor was like, all I can think is one for the ladies is enough for the ladies. And then everybody just started laughing. So yeah, anyway, guys, that was Turd Burglars. I didn't know what to think of this episode at first, but all I could think about was this was one heck of a Thanksgiving episode. I don't know, they might do another holiday episode later on. But this was interesting. This one was a pretty fun one. Got some good laughs. Let's see. Yeah, this got some good laughs. Tom Brady reference because he's been in the news recently. The New England Patriots. Jedi Fallen Order. Fecal transplants, which I doubt are a thing. But it's South Park, who knows? Yeah, so anyway, guys, that's about my time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And, yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Today's Thanksgiving. I'll be back a little bit later with a movie review. After I eat Thanksgiving dinner, I like to watch movies settle down. I might even do some other stuff. I might even film there's a new Hitman 2 escalation that just dropped. It's based upon Home Alone because it's got McAllister in it. And so anyway, guys, I'm gonna be filming some stuff. And so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys, and don't forget. Today is Thanksgiving. All I can say is the women of South Park had a pretty crappy Thanksgiving. So anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. I'm the Review Man. You are you. Take it easy.